Hey guys, this is Saram here, and I'm a data engineer, and I mostly work on distributed big data systems like Hadoop, Kafka, etc. And today I'll be explaining about the Kafka installation process for both your local development and for production grade deployments as well. So initially, when you're starting out working on Kafka, you will just extract the tarball from the Confluent URL for your local Kafka setup. So before extracting that, you need to have Java installed in your machine. And the recommended Java is Java 8 or above, but I'm using Java 11 for my development system. So when you extract using a tarball file, you could just directly build the dependencies in your system, and then you could just run it locally. So this is good for your development use cases and for testing purposes. But when you are deploying your Kafka server in a production grade kind of system, it is better to get the Kafka package directly from a package manager when you are deploying it in your Linux or Red Hat distribution. And why is that you have to pick it up from an application manager is that you will get the unit files along when you are extracting it from an application manager. So basically, you could run it from your system D init process as a service or a server, and you could start and stop or restart based on like whenever the Linux server starts stops. So this gives tremendous advantage uh, over managing it as a server instead of an application in your system. Once you get the build ready, initially you have to open up your Zookeeper configuration, and then you have to start your Zookeeper configuration, Zookeeper service. Uh, Kafka is dependent on the Zookeeper distributed system for its leader and controller elections, and for maintaining the state of partition metadata, and for updating the dynamic configurations of the broker properties. So once you have started the Zookeeper, next you can start your Kafka process. Suppose that if you're in a Linux system and if you want it to run 24 bar 7, then I suggest that you started using your system CTL command, sorry, and enable the Kafka and Zookeeper service so that even when your system crashes or if your system is rebooted, then the Kafka process will get started automatically. So this is a brief overview about how Kafka is supposed to be installed for your local development and how it is supposed to be installed for production grade deployment as well.